We have made it up here to the beautiful Starved Rock State Park campground near Utica, Illinois, and I gotta say it's absolutely beautiful up here, and I have enjoyed driving through all of the pretty cornfields and agricultural land out there to get here, and it's been, so far, it's been a wonderful trip here in northern Illinois.
He loves the agriculture, but what he's not saying is that he loves driving and not seeing a single car for a mile.
I do enjoy that. We have so many people in Florida, so many people where we live, and we're not even in a big city, but there's a lot of people there. So I enjoy when we get to make these trips out here to the areas that's not so populated. I'm seeing that beautiful farmland that we get to pass. Man, it's absolutely gorgeous. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna be meeting up with Mr. and Mrs. Pete. We went to their house yesterday to hang out with them, get to kind of meet them at their home, see Mr. Pete's basement shop. And he wanted to do an interview with me, which is gonna be on his channel. It's Mr. Pete 222 on YouTube. So be sure to check him out. He's a wonderful guy, both of them.
They are the sweetest people on the planet.
The Petersons are wonderful people, and we're happy to call them friends.
Yes.
So it's been great getting to see their hometown here. They live in Streeter, which is just down the road. So a beautiful area. But what we're gonna do today is Abby and I, we're gonna run into Utica, which is just a couple miles north of us. We're gonna have some lunch at one of the bars or the pubs there. We did that yesterday, and it was awesome.
They have the cutest little downtown, it's precious.
It really is. I'm gonna take the camera so you guys can see it. We'll do a little drive-through shot. We're gonna find us some lunch. And after that, we're gonna end up meeting them over at the Starved Rock State Park. We're gonna go on one of the hikes. Really looking forward to that. They have many, many miles of hiking trails. And what we've been told, we weren't aware of this until we got up here, is this place gets insanely popular on the weekends.
Yes.
Had no idea, and you really can't tell looking through the campground.
No.
I'm gonna pan you around so you can kind of see what the campground looks like here. I mean, there's a few people out here camping. It goes over this way too. And there's actually another loop next to us, kind of in those trees over there. But
this is what we like. If you're not sure, we like it when there's not someone right next to you.
This is the kind of campground we really enjoy. This is an actual campground, so you have a lot of space in between the sites. You can see, like right here, here's our setup. There's nobody here. Now there's a site right there, but look how much space we have. And that's why I had picked this one, because there was nobody directly next to us on this side.
There are more spots that are shady, and it's marked really pretty well on the website, I think.
It's not. It's
not.
not.
It's not marked?
You kind of got to be here to know where all the great shady spots are.
It's on the sheet you get.
But there's a lot of sites. I mean, like those have shades, trees there, and then there's some along the side that are kind of down in the trees. But because I had never been here, I didn't know. And they don't do a good job of showing those photos on the website.
But he's a genius, and I mean, we know he is, but the sun, it's blocked on this side, you know, in the evening time, which is when we usually sit out and barbecue and everything.
And I like that more. Anytime you can get a site to where the sun's behind you, so that you can sit out here in the evening time and cook and hang out. You don't have sun beating down on you. Yeah. And that's what we have here.
Tomorrow, we're going to cook out.
Yep, we are.
Yep.
So we invited the Petersons here to the campsite.
Yep.
And I'm going to be cooking them a steak dinner right here at the camp. And I know they're really excited about that. But they're going to be meeting us here in a little while over there at the park, and we're going to do a couple of the hiking trails. And we'll go ahead and mention this. So the murders, the Starved Rock murders. Okay, I know this is kind of weird. We watched the documentary on HBO a few months ago of the Starved Rock murders. Didn't know anything about it. This goes back like 60 years. I think it happened in 1960. Learned about the guy, Chester Weaver, I think was the guy that got convicted. Anyway, this is where this happened at, the triple murder of those three women. And big deal, you know, for decades and decades. We're gonna go and hike that trail where the three women were murdered. And like I said, I know that kind of sounds weird to say that, but I want to go check that out.
We're going to pay our respects.
And it's a very popular hiking trail too. It goes up into a canyon where there's like a little waterfall. There may be a waterfall.
It looks beautiful.
But it's a beautiful hike. People do it, and we're going to go and check that out. So that's where we're going to go hike today. I'd also like to maybe try to get the hike up to the actual Starved Rock. There's some great history on that. Just search Google. It'll tell you all about you know, why it's named that and everything that happened here, you know, throughout
But
history.
I can tell why this is popular, because this place is
Yeah.
really beautiful.
So what did the bartender tell you about why it gets so busy here?
Because everyone comes in from Chicago. I think it's the closest state park from Chicago. So
That's what I remember her
everyone
saying.
goes, I got to get out of the city, let me go here. And I don't blame them at all.
And it's beautiful.
It
But like I
is.
said, being here this week during the weekdays, you wouldn't have thought that it gets that busy, but they said this place gets slammed on the weekends. The park over there gets covered up. There's traffic trying to get in here and everything. So
I am going to give one warning just for people wanting to stay here. No alcohol.
yep,
No alcohol allowed in the campground. So
Yep, there's that. And there's also only electric.
yes,
So if
that's true.
You have to come. Now they do have some spigots throughout that you can stop at and fill your water tank up, which is what we did. We topped it off, but you got to be self-sufficient, but they do provide the electrical power for you.
And it's
here.
50 amp.
Yep.
We can run both
Not
of our
all
ACs.
of them. Not all of
okay,
them.
Okay.
On the
But
map
ours
it
is.
shows which ones are 30, which ones offers 50. There's about half of them that offer 50.
We're rambling. Let's go hike.
Yeah, we're
we're
gonna
go eat first, aren't we?
Yeah, let's go to Utica. We're gonna get us some lunch. We'll show you what that little town looks like because it's very charming. And then after that, we're gonna go on our hike.
I need
okay?
to carb load before I hike.
All right, let's go do it. Maybe drink a beer too.
Maybe.
I'm gonna give you guys a new perspective. I've got you mounted on my mirror of the truck. This will be the first test, see how it goes.
So I need to like watch my mouth then, because we're being filmed,
You do,
recorded. Okay.
you do.
Okay. You know, I think you can always tell when campgrounds are made by people who camp,
Yep.
because the setup's just a little different than,
That's how it was at Double J.
yeah,
They said in the notes, they're campers themselves.
yes.
So they know, they understand what you want when you go to a campground.
My only suggestion is that we needed to stay there longer.
Yeah, I really did.
I really
like
liked
that
it a lot. And I thought the town was really cute. Like that place we went for dinner was incredible.
Oh yeah. I was over in Chatham.
Yes.
I think that mountain's giving a pretty good view of the
Okay.
everything in front of me. It's at a slight angle, but I think it's working out.
Can they see the 24-hour firewood vending?
They sure can.
Because that's awesome.
That is cool. There's the south entrance to Starved Rock State Park there.
And that's where the lodge is.
Yep. So we were asking about what's planted here, you know, the dark green bushes out there in the farm fields, and Mr. Pete said that is soybean, which is what we suspected, just wasn't sure. They also do lots of corn up here. So this is the Illinois River. Hopefully we'll get a better shot of that whenever we do our hike. And as soon as you cross the bridge, you're in Utica. This farmer's market here on the right side is really cool. Probably hard to see that. It's a little red barn. Neat.
I think I want my shop to look like that.
Yeah.
The front of it at least, and then
Abby's workshop. That's how she wants it to look. We'll
this
cut
place
through.
is so cute.
Yeah, so here is the, this is really cool. So we saw this yesterday, but it's just a charming a small little main street right here. They've got it closed off so that people can enjoy the, sitting outside.
And they said that they ended up doing this for COVID and that it was so successful that they kept it.
Yep.
It's so cute.
So we'll go find a parking spot and then go find us a restaurant there to eat at. I believe this was that was just for the museum, I think.
Yeah, for the bank.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go around the block like we did.
Agreed.
And we're gonna try to cut through here. How about that?
I think it's a good idea.
Repainting the stripes.
It's a big hill right there.
Yeah, it is. How about this?
Love it. Of course, there's a power washer.
Well, it wouldn't be an Avon video if there's not maintenance and construction happening in it. But the guys are over there doing some pressure washing. So this is going to be nice. Mill Street patio.
This is so cute.
Yeah, let's walk down the middle here. So Scoob's Pub and Grill, that's the place that we might consider. There's a restaurant here that we're going to be eating at with Mr. and Mrs. Pete this evening. And that is right there, the Canal Port Bar and Grill. Mr. Pete said he loves that place, so he wants to take us there for dinner. But we're going to check these out and just pick one out. So there's a couple more here. Joe and Ed's Bar and Restaurant. And let's walk down to the other end there.
That one says it has the coldest beer in Utica. I don't know.
We might have to try that. Coldest beer in Utica. Okay. So this is where we went yesterday for lunch. Lodi Tap House. It's a beautiful building with a lot of history to it. They said it was made in I don't know the exact year, but the late 1800s as some kind of bar. The owners of this actually bought that little corner across from there and turned that into the Obscurity Brewing Beer Garden. That's pretty cool. I actually think that's really cool with the factory behind it with the grain silos.
It's awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah, this is just a really cute town.
Yeah, we really like it here.
Yeah.
I think what we're gonna try, we're gonna give Joe and Ed's Bar and Restaurant a try because we did Lodi yesterday. Tonight we're gonna be doing the Canal Port here with dinner. So what we have left is Scoob's Pub and Grill. We may come back tomorrow for lunch and try that, and that'll kind of fill in all of the restaurants here in Utica. All right, so lunch at Joy and Ed's.
Yeah.
Joy and Ed's.
Look at those.
Abby got the tendies,
They look
which
great.
look good. I actually got the fried chicken, and it looks really good too, with fries. So, place is great. It did have a cold beer. We had us a Budweiser.
Yes.
There's a look at the dining room, and then they have that other side over there too with the bar. So, we're gonna enjoy our lunch. We just finished up our lunch here at Joy and Ed's. I got to say the chicken was fantastic.
It really was so good.
It was just good old classic fried chicken, scalding hot whenever they brought it out. It was good. So really good lunch here. We're gonna go ahead and work our way over to the park. You want to?
Yes, I do. I want to go hike.
Yeah, we're gonna go over to Starved Rock.
Something
We're
is-
probably gonna go ahead and get us in a hike before we meet up with Mr. Pete. And then once we meet up with him, we'll go on another hike. We're probably gonna make that a separate video, by the way. We'll keep this one kind of separated and do our hike.
Excited.
Yeah,
I like
I
this
am
place.
too. I'm ready to go for a hike, but we really enjoyed Joe and Ed's Bar and Restaurant, and this Utica area is really nice.
It is. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
And
Coldest beer.
the people are super, super nice
They are.
everywhere.
Yep. So here's the other spot that we'll probably check out tomorrow, Skoog's Pub and Grill. So we're gonna go check it out for dinner tonight over at the canal.
It says antiques that way.
Oh, really? Maybe we'll check those out tomorrow. Oh yeah, we got to go get a picture in front of the sign there.
Yeah.
Blacksmith Shop and Barn. I have to check that out. I say we come in tomorrow and see everything.